Hello everyone, welcome to the TV program for learning English. Let me introduce myself. I'm Nguyễn Thị Ngọc Dung, a teacher from Hùng Vương High School for the Gifted. It's my pleasure to be here with you today. Our lesson today is reading section of Unit 1, Life Stories in English 12. Before we start, let's see what we are going to achieve after this lesson. 1. To read for specific information using scanning skill. 2. To understand word meanings in context using guessing. And 3. To develop writing skill based on the content of the reading passage. Now, let's get started. First of all, I would like you to look at the pictures and guess people in these pictures need. Now, the first picture. What does the man need? Good. He needs food or shelter. Now, next picture. What do the teacher and her students need? Right. They need study equipment. Now, the last picture. What does the little girl need? Correct. This girl needs care and comfort. So, what can we do to help them? Yes, we can do a lot of things to help them in need. For example, you can donate rice, money, clothes, books, or you can visit them and give them presents. In our lesson today, we are going to learn how people help those in need surroundings through two stories of Larry Stewart and Lê Thanh Thúy. Now let's start with task 1. Now I'd like you to open your textbook, page 11. You will read the story of Larry Stewart and find out some facts about him. There are 5 points I'd like you to focus on. Born, died, nationality, health problem, and dedicate life to. Now, you will listen and read. Larry Stewart came from humble beginnings. Born in Mississippi in 1948, he was brought up by his grandparents. In 1971, Larry found himself jobless and starving for several days. After a free meal given by a restaurant's owner, he vowed to help others whenever he could. Larry then moved to Kansas City, where he was fortunate enough to make money in cable television. He began helping the less fortunate in 1979, and stories of secret Santas started to emerge from the city. For over 26 years, he handed out thousands of dollars every Christmas to the needy in public places without ever revealing his identity. The more he gave, the more stories of his generosity spread across the United States. Secret Santa becomes famous yet still anonymous. He kept his identity hidden until 2006 when he was diagnosed with cancer, which later claimed his life. Since Larry Stewart's death in 2007, his example has inspired others to continue his mission of kindness and charitable work. Now, I'd like to challenge you a little bit. Close your textbook and answer my question related to 5 main points here. The first question, when was Larry Stewart born? Good job. He was born in 1948, and can you show me the evidence in the reading passage? Yes, it's in paragraph number 1, born in 1948. Now, next question. When did he die? Good job. He died in 2007. How can you know? Can you show me the evidence? Yes, good job. It's in the last paragraph. And now, next question. What does he come from? Or what is his nationality? Yes, he comes from the United States. It means he is American. So can you show me the evidence? Good job. We can see Mississippi and Kansas City. They both are located in the United States. Now, next question. What health problem did he have? Good job. He was diagnosed with cancer. Can you give me the evidence? Yes, good job. You can see in the last paragraph. And now, the last question. Who did he dedicate his life to? Well done. He dedicated his life to the needy. And can you give me the evidence in the reading passage? Yes, you can see in the second paragraph, he handed out thousands of dollars every Christmas to the needy. Good job. So let's move to the story of Lê Thanh Thúy and discover who she is. There are also 5 points I'd like you to focus on during listening and reading the passage. Now, listen and read. Born in 1988, Lê Thanh Thúy was awarded the title Ho Chi Minh City Outstanding Young Citizen in 2006, a year before she passed away. As soon as Thúy started high school in 2003, she was diagnosed with cancer, and doctors decided to amputate her leg to save her life. Thúy's repeated hospitalizations over 4 years did not stop her from helping other patients. Her dream was to initiate a fund to help young cancer patients. Whenever Thúy could move around, she organized different charity activities to relieve the young patients' pain. Thúy's meaningful work was welcomed and supported by the community. As a result, Thúy's Dream program was launched and is currently managed by the Tuổi Trẻ. The Tuổi Trẻ has continued to hold annual events to support her program. The most important one is the Sunflower Festival, where children and their families get together and have fun. Gifts are given to the young patients, and the memory of Thúy is kept alive by her story about love and sharing. Okay, now time to challenge. Close your book and answer my question. So the first question, when was Lê Thanh Thúy born? Good job. She was born in 1988. Can you show me the evidence in your reading passage? Good. Okay, so we can see born in 1988 in the first paragraph. Now, next question. When did she die? Yeah, you can see the answer. The answer to this question is 2007. So how can you know? Can you show me the evidence in the reading passage? Good job. In the first paragraph, you can see the phrase, in 2006, a year before she passed away. This phrase means Lê Thanh Thúy died in 2007. Now, let's move to next question. What is her nationality? Good job. She is a Vietnamese girl. And how can you know? Can you give me the evidence? Good job. You can see she was awarded the title Ho Chi Minh City Outstanding Young Citizen in 2006. Good job. Now, next question. What health problem did she have? Yes, good job. She was diagnosed with bone cancer. Now give me the evidence in the reading passage. Yes, we can find the evidence in paragraph number 1. She was diagnosed with bone cancer. Now, and the last question. Who did she dedicate her life to? Good job. She dedicated her life to young cancer patients. Now the evidence, can you give me the evidence? Yes, good job. Yes, we can see In paragraph number 2, her dream was to initiate a fund to help young cancer patients. So we just learned some facts about Larry Stewart and Lê Thanh Thúy. Now let's move to task 2 to learn more details about them. First, I'd like you to read the life stories again and answer questions. Now, you will read the life stories of Larry Stewart and answer the following questions. You can see from number 1 to number 3. Now, let's find out the answer to question number 1 together. To do this kind of task, you need to follow 3 steps. Step number 1, read question. Now, read question together. 1. What did Larry Stewart do to help those in need? Now, next step. In step number 2, you will identify keywords in question. So, how can we recognize keywords in a question? Let me show you. Keywords are WH question words like who, what, when, where, why, how, and the like. Nouns, the words referring to someone or something. Verbs, the words describing actions or movement. Adjectives, the words describing characteristics, features, or manners. And adverbs, the words referring to frequency, degree, or manners. Well, identify keywords in question number 1. Good job. You can see the keywords here. What? Anything else? Yes, good job. Do to help. Now, anything else? Yes, those in need. Now, let's move to next step. In next step, you will scan keywords in reading based on the ones in question. So you can base on what, do to help, and those in need to find out the answer. But sometimes you will not find the phrase those in need in the reading passage. So you can find or you can scan its synonym like people in need or the needy. And step number 4, we will recognize the answer. Now, let's scan the answer in reading passage. So can you find out the phrase those in need in this reading passage? No. So how about its synonym? Yes. Okay, the needy. Good job. So can you give me the evidence to answer this question? Okay, good job. In paragraph number 2, you can see he handed out thousands of dollars every Christmas to the needy in public places without ever revealing his identity. So the answer to this question is? Yes, good job. Every Christmas, Larry handed out thousands of dollars to needy people in public places. Now, it's time for you to answer 2 other questions. Now, please identify keywords in question number 2. Why was he called Secret Santa? Yay, the keywords here are what? Why? Secret Santa. So, can you scan the phrase Secret Santa in the reading passage? Good job. In paragraph number 2, Secret Santa. Now, recognize the answer in this paragraph. Good job. We can see he handed out thousands of dollars every Christmas to the needy in public places without ever revealing his identity. So the answer to this question is because he gave money to people during the festive season of December while his identity was hidden. Good job. So now let's move to next question. How has his act of kindness influenced other people since his death? Now identify the keywords by yourself. Good job. So you can see the keywords are how, act, kindness, influence, other, and since his death. Can you scan the phrase since his death and kindness in your reading passage? Yes, good job in the last paragraph. And now, what is the answer to this question? Good job. So, the answer to this question is people have been inspired to continue his mission of kindness and charitable work. So, you can base on the evidence in the last paragraph. Okay, so good job. Now, let's discover more information about our girl Lê Thanh Thúy. Follow step-by-step guide I've already shown you. Answer the following questions one by one. Now, the first question. Can you identify the keywords in question number 1 by yourself? Yes, good job. What title and awarded? Now, scan the word title and awarded in the reading passage. Good job. So you can see the phrases here, awarded the title. And can you give me the evidence to answer this question? Yes, good job. Lê Thanh Thúy was awarded the title Ho Chi Minh City Outstanding Young Citizen. So the answer to this question is she was awarded the title Ho Chi Minh City Outstanding Young Citizen. Good job. Now let's move to next question. What did Lê Thanh Thúy do to help other people? Now identify the keywords by yourself. Good job. What? Help other people. Now, can you show me the evidence? Where is it? Good job. It's in paragraph number 2. She organized different charity activities to relieve the young patient's pain. So the answer to this question is she organized charity activities to relieve young cancer patients' pain. Now, let's move to next question. How does the Tuổi Trẻ manage 3-stream program? Do you know this program? Ước mơ của Thúy. I believe that you know it, right? Okay, so now, can you identify the keywords by yourself? Good job. We can say the keyword here. How? The Tuổi Trẻ manage 3-stream program. So can you scan the phrases related to this question? Good job. We can say the Tuổi Trẻ 3-stream program. And the evidence, where is it? Good job. It's in the last paragraph. So the answer to this question is the newspaper holds annual events to support her program. One of the most important events is the Sunflower Festival. Besides, gifts are given to the young patients to keep her kindness alive. After reading the passages in your textbook and complete task 1 and 2, you can understand 2 life stories of Larry Stewart and Lê Thanh Thúy. Now, I'd like you to guess some word meanings in task 3. We have 5 definitions here. 1. Very hungry. 2. To make something known to someone. 3. To start. Make something important begin. 4. To remove a body part in a medical operation. 5. A note to other people. Now, let's see the sentences extracted from the reading passage. He began helping the less fortunate in 1979. The stories of Secret Santa started to emerge from the city. For over 26 years, he handed out thousands of dollars every Christmas to the needy in public places without ever revealing his identity. And our highlighted word here is the verb reveal. So now, how can we guess the meaning of this word? You will base on some important words in this context. Now let's see. Yes, you can base on Secret Santa, without identity. So can you guess the meaning of this word? Good job. So reveal means to make something known to someone. Now, it's your turn to practice 4 other words. We have another sentence here. And now can you guess the meaning of an adjective starving? Okay, so what words did you base on to guess this meaning? Okay, we can base on jobless. Jobless, that means Larry Stewart had no jobs. Good job. And a free meal. And can you guess the meaning of starving? Good job. Starving means very hungry. Now, let's move to next word. Can you guess the meaning of the adjective anonymous? So what important words did you base on to guess the meaning? Okay, good job. We can base on without revealing his identity. Secret Santa, famous, yet. And you can see yet here, it means but. So, Secret Santa become famous, but still anonymous. So, can you guess the meaning of this adjective anonymous? Good job. It means unknown to other people. Now, let's move to next word. Yeah, we have a verb here, amputate. Now, read this sentence and then guess the meaning of this word based on the context. Okay, so can you show me the words that you base on to guess the meaning? Good job. We can base on bone cancer and save her life. So the meaning of amputate is, good job, to remove a body part in a medical operation. Now, next word. We have another verb here, initiate. Now, can you guess the meaning of initiate in this sentence? Okay, so now what words did you base on in this context to guess the meaning? Good job. Now stop, helping all the patients, dream, a fund. And what does initiate mean? Well done. It means to start, make something important, begin. Good job. Now, you've just guessed the meanings of 5 words. I'd like you to check whether you remember them or not. In this task, you will reorder the letters to make correct words. So we have 5 words here. So can you remember? Now, number 1, good job, review. So what does review mean? Good, review means to make something known to someone. Now the second word here, good job, initiate. Can you remind me the meaning of initiate? Yes, It means to start, make something important begin. Now, number 3. Amputate. Good job. What does amputate mean? Yes, it means to remove a body part in a medical operation. Now, number 4. Good job. Starving. What does starving mean? Good. It means very hungry. And the last word. Nice try. Anonymous. So, can you remind me the meaning of anonymous? Good job. Anonymous means unknown to other people. Now you rock. So now on the screen are links for your self-study of this reading passage. You can see 2 links here. And don't forget to take notes or take a photo of the links to use later on. Now, let's develop your writing skill based on the content of reading passage. I'd like you to have a look at the life story of Larry Stewart again and tell me main points in a life story. Good job. We can see the first point here, a person's date of birth. Anything else? Yes, good job. Place of birth. What else? Yes, nationality. Next. Good. Health problem. The next point. Good job. Dedication and contributions. And anything else? Nice try. And death. Okay, so we have an outline of a life story here, but there are 2 missing ideas. Do you remember? Good job. The first one is place of birth, and the other is, good job, dedication and contributions. So you can see this outline. You can use it to write the life story of someone you admire. And there are 4 important points you need to include in your writing. First, a person's date of birth. Next, place of birth, nationality, and dedication and contributions. How about health problem and death? They are optional. Okay, time flies fast. Now it's time for us to review what we have learned today. So the first goal to read for specific information using scanning skill. You have learned some facts about Larry Stewart and Lê Thanh Thúy. So I wonder what characteristics you like most about them. With next point, to understand word meanings in context using guessing skill. So you understand the meanings of 5 words: reveal, starving, anonymous, amputate, and initiate. And the last point, to develop writing skill. We have draw an outline of a life story based on the content of reading passage. So now to review what we have learned today, don't forget to do homework. So the first homework I would like to give you is to look for information about a famous person that you admired and write a short life story about him or her. Next, use the life story you have written to speak about that person. Then, you can use these links to practice vocabulary and reading. So in case you haven't taken photos of self-study links for reading, I'll share them here. So please take notes or take photos of these links. So that's enough for our lesson today. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye and see you next lesson.